Now trending with Andrea, Elias, and Orla Johannes on CJAD 800.
Welcome back. I'm Orla alongside Andrea. Now, a couple of years back, we told you about an app designed to make the most out of your local dog parks and dog-friendly areas. Well, Montreal-based DogPack has now grown from 4 co-founders to a team of 17 and is being used in 20 countries around the world. Joining us again is co-founder Dov Punski. Welcome back and congratulations on the app's success.
Thank you, and thank you so much for having me here on round 2.
Yes, well, we're excited. I mean, this is an amazing success, great progression, because we originally had you on the show 2 years ago after the app launched. But bring us back and tell us a bit about how the app started and what it's all about.
Sure. So the app started, like you said, about 2 to 3 years ago. It started off just with the idea where, dogs can check into a dog park so that other humans can know what dogs are coming to the park before arriving. And the whole idea behind this is that people want their dogs to play with other dogs that are kind of like-minded. And at the same time, they don't want to bring in their dogs to a dog park if there's a specific dog that they don't get along with. So that was the original concept about 3 years ago. Since then, it actually evolved into so much more. That original concept is now one of the lower end, functions of the app. Now it's the main stuff is people love coming on for the social aspect of it. So there's a feed with pictures and videos where, dogs can make profiles and give likes and comments. And then on top of that, there's also a very dog-friendly interactive map where we list all the dog-friendly parks, all the dog-friendly businesses, including, dog walkers, trainers. It could be a dog-friendly bar, a dog-friendly mall. All those things are listed. And those are the main functions of the app right now.
So, Dov, it sounds like you've created an Instagram/Bumble for dogs. Am I right?
Yes, we created an Instagram/Bumble. I mean, I haven't heard of any dating stories yet, but I think that's going to be definitely it's something we've thought about to incorporate, some kind of a swiping thing where maybe you can see if you like the dog first before meeting the human. Yeah.
That's so, well, I know we've interviewed enough relationship experts that have suggested getting dogs because it gets you out of the house and networking. So maybe this is the gateway. So Dov, talk to us a little bit also about, because you guys are Montreal based, but I know you've had tremendous global success as well.
Yeah. So, we started off, our main market at the start was, Montreal. Before we recently had a Series A funding. But before that, I was really, and my brothers, we were really just kind of, posting on Facebook, trying to get any advertisement the freeway. I would even go around. I went almost to every single dog park in Montreal, and I put up a sign, saying, download DogPack, all the dog-friendly spots. Then I actually got a little call from the French police where the sign was in English. That was another story.
Oh, God, of course you did.
Yeah. But then we slowly started, we expanded to New Zealand. My brother was on a big talk show there. We got a few thousand users within a matter of minutes. And then our app actually crashed, which is when we needed to we realized, okay, this can't happen again. We started adding more development. If a lot of users come on at once, it has to be able to handle the load. So now we shouldn't have that issue again. But we just started advertising, in all these countries, and we've seen the same response everywhere. Everybody, really loves the app. Everybody, that has a dog, no matter what country you're in, they're looking to find a dog-friendly place. No matter what, dogs need to exercise every day. They have to be social. People love their dogs now more than ever. They want to bring them everywhere. I'm sure, if you've met dog owners, they pretty much all want to share a picture of their dog.
Oh, we're dog owners, Dov. We know.
Oh, yes. I'm like the crazy dog lady. Don't even worry about that.
So that you probably annoyed all your friends showing pictures of your dogs. It's really the same. We've seen this, we just launched in Italy. We launched a new language, Italian, same response. They love their dogs, and it's really just that's how it's been for every country so far. So it's been super, I should say, easy to expand to new countries because it's the same everywhere. People just are obsessed with their dogs and they want the best for them.
You're listening to Now Trending. I'm Orla alongside Andrea. We are chatting with co-founder of DogPack, Dov Punski. So for anyone listening, Dov, they have a dog, they'd like to log on to your app. Can you walk us through the actual app, if you're a first-time user?
Sure. So the first time you sign in, you just very simple, make a username. And then we'll ask you just for some of your very very basic dog details, like your name, the type of breed, a photo of your dog, which will create a profile for your dog. And then from there, you can get right in. You can start, exploring our map. You can start posting pictures. There's also one more thing where, people also post their lost dogs on our app. Unfortunately, sometimes dogs go missing.
Yes.
So you'll also start receiving notifications to your phone if a dog is within a certain radius of where it was lost, and you'll receive a notification to your phone.
That's amazing.
That's been we've gotten really good response from that as well, and it's very easy to use. I suggest anybody that in Montreal, if they want to support a local Montreal business, check out our app. It's completely free, DogPack app. It's super fun. It's super helpful. And there's pretty much no downside.
And is it available, in most places that you would pick up apps?
Yes, it's available on the Google Play Store, the App Store. We also have a great website, which we just released. If you don't want to download the app, you could just go use it on the website. So it's available. It's very available.
Now, Dov, specifically to Montreal, are you able to tell if there's certain areas of the city that are more active on the app?
Sure. I would say it could be because maybe I'm from NDG, and I could see just opening my phone, and you could see the dogs that are nearby you. I mean, there's hundreds just in my 3-4 kilometer radius. So I would say it's pretty popular in the NDG area. There's also a very popular dog park. I'm sure if you guys have dogs, you've been there to the Westmount Summit Woods.
It's my hood. That's my area. Yeah, definitely.
So within these parks, you'll see that park as a pin on the map, but then within that park, we also form kind of micro communities where people could post updates to the park. They could see who else is following that park. And so that one, the Summit Woods right now is the most followed park on DogPack.
Interesting. And that's also... sorry, go ahead, Orla.
No, go ahead, Andrea.
Well, I was just going to say it also within these environments, right, where you're letting your dog off leash, as dog owners, we know sometimes dogs interact better with certain dogs over others. And, I've had that experience on the Summit Woods before, so it's really nice. And I'm definitely going to be downloading the app, Dov.
Thank you so much.
So, Dov, what's next for DogPack? I mean, you're doing well. You're at a great pace. Have you got any other ideas that you can share with us that we can look forward to seeing in the future?
Sure. So, we have our development team here in Montreal, as well as we as you mentioned, we have 17 employees here in Montreal. We also have 15 employees, which are offshore in India. And we're working together every day. And we have such a good group of employees, hard workers, as passionate as the founders. Just amazing people who, without them, really it would be impossible to do any of this. And what they're working on right now is they're working on a marketplace where we're going to hopefully bring in revenue. So that's our next plan. We want to, in other words, businesses will be able to list their products, list their services, if they're a walker or a groomer. And that's going to be the next step for DogPack is our marketplace. I think that's something to look forward to. It's going to be also very kind of micro community style where you're going to see all of the nearby businesses right at your fingertips. And I think that's one thing. There's another cool feature we're going to be releasing. Like you have on TikTok, you have filters for like humans where you can put a mustache or a hat on a human. So we're making that now for dogs, where it's going to pick up the dog's face, and you could do all kinds of put a hat on the dog, put a cat face on the dog, whatever. There's going to be hundreds of different filters we have tailored that will pick up the dog's face.
That's right up our alley, Dov.
Yeah, it is actually. Dov, thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate your time today.
Thank you, guys.
That's the co-founder of DogPack.